block the view of my camera?
The view of you being able to see my person's
You're
personal
asking your officer to block the view of my camera? Please don't touch me. Do not touch me.
Hey, you better back up.
What law says I have to back up?
He's going through someone's personal
What law?
information. You
What
cannot.
law? What law?
I am going to run your plate so I can find out more about you.
What do you want to find out more about me?
I'd like to know your full name and birthday,
For what?
so I can see if you have any warrants or anything like that.
Oh, okay. So there's no probable cause. You're just trying to hem me up for something else.
I'm not trying to hem you up on
Sure
anything.
you are.
sir.
There's no reason to run me. I haven't committed any crime, so why would you want to run me and to get ID, to know who I am, to see if I'm a murderer?
Standing on a public sidewalk, recording is usually protected under the First Amendment. But police can set limits if safety or investigations are at risk. Knowing your rights and their boundaries is the key to avoiding conflict. Like, share, and subscribe for more educational content on law and rights.
I can't. You guys look at this guy. Ready? Can I do something for you, my man?
Can I have your name, please?
What's that right here? My name is Jay Ross.
Could I ask what we had going on here?
What's that?
Could I ask what we had
It's
going
police
on?
business, official police business.
Did you have a call here?
What's that?
Did you have a call here?
Yes.
Okay. Could I ask you what the call's about?
You can, but I'm not going to answer you. It's confidential.
Okay.
All right.
Do you have an identification number by chance?
612.
612. Thank you.
612. Yep.
Thank you very much.
So I'm good with you. I'm good with you filming me.
I don't
but
have
here's
to
the deal.
move anywhere. There's no law that says I
Here's
can't
the
be
deal.
here.
There is, because I'm about to bring up a person's confidential information.
Well, you're going to have to keep that private then.
What's that?
You're going to have to keep that private then.
My man, I'm going to ask you to back away from the car so I
Is
can
there a
bring up
law
this
that says I have to
information.
back away, sir?
There's a law that says that he has a right to keep his information.
What law is
private.
that?
Would you want someone? Would you want?
Are you
somebody
referring to
filming
the
all-
Fourth Amendment?
Would you want somebody to film you while all your information was on the screen?
Well, it's not about what I want. You said that there's a law, so now I'm trying to find out what that law is.
Man. Okay. Hey, Dang. Hey, I'm trying to just get his info. Could you just block? I don't want him to see his personal information. So just stand in front.
You're going to restrict me from exercising my constitutional rights?
Man, I'm about to bring up somebody's personal information, and I'm not going to show it to you.
So you're asking an officer to block the view of my camera?
The view of you being able to see my person's
You're
personal
asking your
information?
officer to
Yeah.
block the view of my camera?
You,
Please don't touch me. Do not touch
hey,
me.
you better back up.
What law says I have to back up?
He's going through someone's personal
What law?
information. You
What
cannot.
law? What law?
You're gonna be obstructing with our investigation.
How so, ma'am?
He's
How am
within
I
himself.
obstructing when I'm not in between him
Would
and
you
his?
like your personal
How is that
information to
obstructing?
be
Do you
on
know what the
video?
definition of obstruct? It's
You
not
can
about what I
record.
want.
Look, you can
I can record right
You
here.
can record over there.
No, I can record right here.
You can record over
Call
there.
a supervisor. I'm not
He's right
talking to
over
you.
there. wanna talk
Bring
to
him. I'm not
He's over
talking to you
there.
anymore. Don't touch me. Don't get in the way of my camera.
He's good. He can record. I'm
Alright,
angled.
You're good.
We're good.
Absolutely insane, man. So now we're good. So there wasn't a law that says I can't do this?
Man, you need. So what we're trying to do is.
No, you just lied to me. If there is a law, please tell me what law that is.
Look.
If there is a, I'm not gonna touch. No, I'm not. No. Back it up.
So
You said there is a law that says I can't record that. I'm requesting you to tell me what law that is.
I'm telling you, we're doing an investigation.
So you're
right
just
now.
dancing around the question because you have nothing to back up your claim that it's against the law to record that. You guys have to make it private. I'm allowed to stand in public and exercise my constitutional rights.
Yeah, but right now we're doing an investigation, so that was our issue.
You also said I was obstructing. Do you know the definition of the word obstructing? It's a physical act. I'm not physically obstructing. Me standing here exercising my constitutional rights cannot be obstructing.
Like I said, when someone's looking through someone's personal records,
I'm not looking through anyone's personal records.
you're recording.
That is an exaggeration, ma'am.
Posted, that is someone's personal information. We have sensitive computer systems.
So you have to keep that private.
Exactly.
Okay. But you can't violate my rights to do your job. Do you understand that? Your job is to keep it private.
But you're interfering, is what I'm saying.
No. We'll ask your supervisor since you're uneducated on the subject.
Okay, so.
How long have you been with the police?
How long have you been a police officer?
I haven't. I'm not.
So what is the argument?
Are you an expert on the law?
Okay, so do I interfere with your job?
You are right now. Are you serious?
Is that your job?
This is insane. So now it's just we're gonna belittle me and is that your job?
No,
obviously,
I'm just pointing out a fact.
obviously you're interrupting me from doing what I'm doing.
Okay.
You were
Well,
called over here
my
to,
partner
you
says
touched
you're
me. You said that I wasn't allowed to record that. You said it was against the law.
I'm trying to ask you nicely.
It doesn't matter how nice you ask somebody to violate their rights. That's a violation of my rights.
Okay.
The Fourth Amendment says you guys can't violate his identity.
All right.
Am I wrong or am I right? So he said I'm good now. I haven't moved a foot. I can still see every piece of info on his screen clear as day. He says it's okay now. So it was all about control. It wasn't about law. It wasn't about right or wrong. It was, well, right or wrong according to them, but they're not the moral police. They are law enforcement. They enforce law and they keep their personal opinions on personal time. So she's over there trying to tell her supervisor, blah, blah, blah. How we doing, Sarge?
Oh man, just another day.
So could I ask you, is there a law that says I can't record into his window?
So this is the thing. Is there a law that says no? There isn't a law. However,
There isn't a law, so they lied to me.
No, but if
But
if there's confidential information up that's only required for law enforcement, and you're not law enforcement, you cannot record that.
What law says that? You guys have to keep it private. Me standing in public exercising my rights, you can't violate my rights
I'm not trying to violate your
No,
rights.
not you specifically. I'm just saying in general. You can't violate a citizen's rights to exercise their
Dude, you know your rights.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
Well, no, I'm not. It's not about the moral aspect. It's about they told me there's a law that I can't stand here and record that. He has to keep it private. I can respect that, but you can't violate my rights to do that.
True, but you cannot record what's on that.
But what law says that? Is there a
laws.
penal code?
Yes, there's laws.
Would you mind looking it up?
I will give it to you. That's no problem.
Would you mind? You're a little close.
I know.
We're good. I'm good with him. I don't.
So this is what Sergeant's physically trying to butt me out of the way. He's pressing his body up into me right now.
I'm not trying to put you out. You have
My
a right to
dick
stay
is
right
touching your leg. Are you serious?
there. Actually, it's not, because that would make me feel very uncomfortable at once.
Oh my God. This is insanity, bro. So once I told him my dick was touching his leg, he was standing so close. He took a little, look how close he is. I can still see all the info though. It just makes no sense. So it's
Dude,
about,
first off,
so you're gonna touch, you're gonna punch me?
I'm telling you, you cannot record
Are
that
you gonna
stuff.
arrest me?
Dude, I really don't want
You just smacked my hand with the phone.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Is there
you
a law?
cannot- Listen, I'm trying to respect your
Is that a
rights,
lawful
okay?
order?
Yes, you cannot record the stuff
Can you please tell me what law?
I will give it to you. I will give it to you.
I'm waiting.
Okay, I will give it to you. After we're done, I will give it to you. I have no problem doing
So you're
that.
just gonna violate? You just touched me.
I didn't violate you, man. Stop
Oh
playing-
my
stop
goodness.
playing this victim
I'm
role.
playing with you. I'm playing a.
Victim role.
What'd you say?
Stop playing this victim role.
I'm a victim. Oh my goodness. You guys are the ones crying about me standing here recording. You're the ones who made all this big deal. 3 officers coming up and touching me and bumping into me. Can I bump into you, Sergeant?
Well, first off,
You bumped into me. There's no debating that.
I bumped into you. I'm not going to argue with you. Let's pick it up. Let's take it away. All right?
Oh.
Let's take it away.
Yeah, let's take it away now that we've been a bunch of and violent. What's your name?
I just told you my name. Do you not have a good memory?
Do I not have a good
Yeah,
memory?
I told it to you earlier.
More
You can go back in
disrespect.
the- you can go back
More
in the-
disrespect.
Go back in the recording.
More disrespect.
I gave it to you. Remember, you
Yeah,
asked for my number
homeboy.
too?
You want to be a
You don't remember?
disrespectful punk?
Recording in public is only part of the bigger picture. It's about truly knowing your rights. Moments like these remind us that authority must answer to the people, not the other way around. If your freedoms are tested, awareness becomes your strongest shield. But staying calm and respectful is what keeps you safe in the moment. A man films an abandoned facility from public property and acted as fully legal. But when law enforcement intervenes, questions about rights and authority quickly arise. With no crime committed, situations like these highlight the tension between suspicion and individual freedoms. This case is a reminder. Knowing your rights and exercising them calmly is the best way to handle such encounters.
What's going on?
Just out here recording.
Is there any reason you're recording?
It's what I like to do. It's a perfectly legal activity.
Well, it is. It's just kind of odd that you're out here recording a nuclear plant that's been shut down for several years.
Okay, well, you know, I'm an independent news journalist doing content for a story. And not creating any havoc on the street. I'm out of the way. I'm not doing anything to create any nefarious purpose or ill will. I'm just out here recording. That's all I'm doing.
Okay. Do you have any identification with you, sir?
Yeah, there's no reason for me to ID unless you can tell me that I've committed a crime or I'm doing a crime or you suspect me of doing.
Nope, I don't.
Okay. You're gonna run the plates. You have no probable cause to run my plate.
Parked in the ditch.
What's your badge number? You're just trying to ramp it up. That's all
Excuse me?
you're trying to just ramp it up.
No, I'm not, sir. I'm trying to figure out why you're out here recording a
I told
nuclear
you that.
plant.
I told you that. What is it you don't understand?
Well, it's kind of odd.
Well, I explain what I'm doing.
Okay.
Why is it odd that I'm an independent news journalist doing content for a story of a nuclear facility that's closed down and you're telling me that's odd? I think it's odd that you think it's odd. I told you I'm not out here for any ill will. I'm not here to create havoc.
Okay, and I'm not out here to do anything other than try to figure out what's going on.
Nothing to figure out. I explained to
Sir,
you 2 times.
I got a call.
I told you the answer.
Okay.
But you're trying to run the plate.
Well, I'm going to run the plate because it's parked in the ditch.
Yeah, because it overheated.
Okay, so now does your vehicle broke down or are you out here for a news story?
No, it overheated and I'm here for a news story at the same time.
Well, that's very convenient.
Isn't it?
I'm tending to believe you that it did not overheat.
Well, you don't believe anything I've said anyway, so you don't believe that I'm an independent news journalist doing content for a
But
story?
do you have any press credentials or
I don't
anything?
need press credentials to be an independent news journalist. You can be an independent news journalist. It's free press.
Okay.
You've heard of free press?
I have.
Yeah, I don't need
Yeah.
credentials.
No, but sir, it's very odd that somebody's out here standing on the side of the road filming an abandoned nuclear plant.
So how many times do I have to explain it to you? Whatever I tell you, you're going to keep coming back, Officer Kuehl, that it's odd. So at this point, we're just going in a roundabout
correct, but-
conversation.
Do you understand when I get a call from security at the nuclear plant who is concerned about what's going on over here, that I have to respond, correct?
I understand that perfectly well. You have to come out for service. You got a service call. That's not the issue. The issue is I've told you 3 times what I'm doing, and you keep repeating it's odd. So at this point, I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay.
That's all.
How long do you expect to be here?
Oh, I'll get my content, and I'll probably be here right after you leave. I'll leave. You leave, I'll leave.
All right, sounds good to me.
Sounds good. You can tell these guys I got no ill will. You know,
Like I said, you're not doing anything illegal, sir. I understand that.
Right. Perfect.
But when we get a call, I like to find out what's going on.
I
right?
understand.
I like to know who I'm talking to, which is why I asked for identification. I don't know if you have a warrant for murder and you keep digging in your pockets, which I don't really like, so please stop doing that, okay?
Okay, first of all, let me interject, Officer Jewell. When you say that you want to ask for ID because you want to know who you're talking to, you can just ask my name. You don't need ID and then you can run everything. My name's Phil. I'll give you my name.
Nice to meet you, Phil.
Yeah. What's your first name?
We'll just stick with officer.
Okay, see, there you don't want to be forthcoming. Here I am telling you.
Well, I've already given you my name. My badge number is 52. I don't personally care to give out personal information because some people don't care for officers that much.
Okay, well, there's a lot of hate towards officers because there's good and bad in every profession.
Correct.
Where this went south, I think, is it's not an issue. You have every right to come up and ask me what I'm doing.
Right.
I don't have to answer, but I will. It's a cordial conversation, right? The deal is this. When I've told you 3 times and you keep saying it's odd, then it just seems it's ramping it up and you want to run my plates.
Well, I am going to run your plates so I can find out more about you.
What do you want to find out more about me?
I'd like to know your full name and birthday.
For what?
So I can see if you have any warrants or anything like that.
Oh, okay. So there's no probable cause. You're just trying to hem me up for something else.
I'm not trying to hem you up on anything.
Sure you are.
Sir.
There's no reason to run me. I haven't committed any crime, so why would you want to run me and to get ID, to know who I am, to see if I'm a murderer?
Because I got called out here that
and I
apparently
explained what I'm doing.
But apparently there was some type of confrontation with security at the nuclear plant.
That's a bunch of bullshit. What confrontation?
I don't know. I haven't talked to them
I got
either
the video. He's going, what are you doing? What are you guys doing? This guy comes out over there. He says, what are you guys doing? I said, what are you guys doing? I'm by myself. He says, oh, I saw another guy down there. I don't know who the hell he's talking about.
Okay.
You know?
Is there anybody out here with you?
No.
Okay.
I'm by myself. It's a one per, well, you could get 2 on that scooter.
I didn't know if you had any other vehicle, anybody with other vehicles parked around or anything.
So, I'm just going around filming, and maybe what he thought was there was a motorcyclist wearing a Green Bay outfit with a hat. I don't know, 10 minutes later he pulled it and came back and went that way. Maybe he thinks I'm with that guy. I'm out here by myself, just an independent guy doing a news story.
Do you mind if I ask what is the content of the story?
Well, this is a nuclear plant and it's closed down. And there's not a lot of employment in this community. You know,
there's very little.
Right. You've got a well-paying job up here. You know, they've got some manufacturing in Kewanee and so on, but a lot of people have to go to Green Bay. So the story is, when this was functioning, I mean, salaries were good here. Salaries
far better than what I make.
Well, and so the story is, it's closed and how this impacted the general area with employment.
I can appreciate that.
Yeah. And
Thank you for being civil.
Well, I'm being.
I don't want to come across like a jerk, but
you're a joke, man. You're not even a good liar.
Have somebody refuse to identify themselves. A lot of times there's reasons why they refuse to do so.
Right.
Can you understand that?
Well, sure. But my reason for refusing to identify is because I have not committed a crime.
No, you haven't.
I'm not doing a crime, and I'm not going to be doing a crime. So I value my privacy. That's why I don't want to ID, and that's why I feel like you running my plates to find out it's not right. It's not right. So we've had a cordial conversation. We can leave it at this, and you can say, "Hey, Phil, nice talking to you."
What I am going to ask of you: stay out of the traveled portion of the roadway.
Absolutely.
Stay within the right-of-way of the ditch line, though. Because anything outside the right-of-way, again, becomes nuclear plant property.
Absolutely.
And that would be considered trespassing, and I can guarantee you they're going to call back.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to waste your time, taxpayers' money. Are you indicating that on the right side, this is nuclear property here? Is that what you just told me?
Yes, basically outside the highway right-of-way, which basically is the ditch line.
The ditch line. So I'm good right now. I'm not going to be here that much longer. I don't want to get run over. I don't want to waste your time.
I don't want to get run over either. And out here, you never know.
You're still going to run me though, huh?
I am going to run the plate.
Okay.
Dispatch pretty much, our management pretty much requires us to run vehicles and things like that when we have contact with somebody.
Well, I deal with law enforcement. I've been dealing with law enforcement for the last 2 weeks as I film different areas in this state, and none of them are running my plate because I have the same conversation that I'm having with you with all of them, and they respect
the plate's not going anywhere.
It It has nothing to do with the plate. There's no reason to run me when I haven't done anything illegal. It's a violation of my civil right to do that.
No, sir, I can run a plate. If this vehicle drives by me and I look at it, I can run the plate to make sure everything's current on it.
Really? So
Yes.
you can just...
Have you ever heard of automated readers in squad cars?
Yeah, I know.
We don't have them
I know
here.
what automatic readers
We don't
are.
have them here, but they run random plates on a regular basis.
Understood, but that's totally different from a guy just filming in public, doing a perfectly legal activity, and you wanting to run him for no reason.
No, it's not for no reason, sir.
Well, what's the reason?
To find out who you are, you explain to me what you're out
You don't
here
need
for.
to know who I am. Why do you need to know who I am? Tell me that.
I need to talk to these guys over here to find out yet if there was some sort of confrontation that happened between you guys. Okay,
Yeah.
You're telling me there wasn't.
He came out, he asked me what I'm doing. I said, it's my business. I don't need to tell him what I'm doing.
Okay, did it get any farther than that?
Like
was there
what?
any heated exchanges, anything like that?
No.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm getting this information from my dispatch who talked to somebody else on the phone. You ever play that game where you relay things through 5 different people?
You're in the middle, but I'll tell you right now, if this guy made a false call about something, that there was a confrontation, this or that, that's illegal. You can't make...
Let me go talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so what you're saying is, let me talk to him, but I'm still gonna run you.
Let me go talk to him and I'll be back. Are you gonna be here for 3 minutes?
Of course, I'll give you 4 minutes. My question...
Might be even 5.
Take 10.
I'm gonna find out their version of things here, and I'll be back over.
Okay, and my question is, once you find their version, you're still going to run me? Or are you
I'm probably going to run the plate because it is a vehicle I'm having contact with. That is our department policy that we record vehicles that we have contacts with.
Everybody that you run into, you run a person, huh?
If I'm called to a situation, yes.
So if somebody is on the side of a road and needs emergency service and you pull over, you run that plate?
Yes.
Well, I don't know. It's not a good thing for Kewaunee County Sheriff if that's what they're doing, because Manitowoc doesn't do it, Brown doesn't do it.
I can guarantee you these counties do run plate numbers. I can guarantee you
Well,
they do.
they're engaging me, and nobody has run a plate on me after I told them exactly what I'm doing with you. It's the same conversation. They said,
Just
hey,
because they didn't tell you they ran it doesn't mean they didn't run it.
you got to do what you're going to do. Go
So,
do it.
Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to go chat with these guys. These are the ones that came over by you? ones
Just
in
one
the-
guy. At this point, since you're going to run it anyway, there's no reason for me to hang out. You already got the plate. What do you want me to wait for?
Can you hang out here so I can get their version of what happened?
Do you need me to? Are you asking me to? Because you're not detaining me, right?
I am not detaining you. I am politely asking you to stick around in case there was an incident that happened that may lead to further action.
Further action for what?
If there was a disorderly situation, if there was something like that, okay?
Disorderly. He's over there yelling at me. I tell him it's none of his business. Just go back, leave me alone. That's the conversation.
Okay. Can I talk to him and get his version
You
of
can
it?
do whatever you want. Asking me if you can means nothing. You're going to do it anyway. You don't need my permission.
No, but I'm asking you if you can stick around.
Yeah, I told you.
At this point, you're not detained.
Right.
You are free to
Yeah.
leave.
Just make sure
but-
this guy, you know what? I've got it. The video speaks for itself. So let's see if this guy wants to lie to you. I got the whole video
You have
going.
everything that happened on video?
Of course.
All right, give me a few minutes, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Phil, correct?
You got it.
Thank you.
So just like I said, this officer is going to run the plates for no reason.
Okay, Phil. He says there was no issues, there was no yelling, no screaming, no rock throwing, nothing like that. So everything I have, you have not committed a crime. Like I said, outside a nuclear plant, we're going to get called. When you're out here filming, we're going to get called. There's just a lot of concerns about safety and security and...
That's fine. We've discussed that. That's in the past. I agree. They can call all they want. It's perfectly fine. You have to respond to service. I get it. But when I tell you 3 times what I'm doing and you keep saying it's odd and you want to run me, that's where it's bad. And so, you know, that's why you said, well, I want to go over there and get their side because maybe there was something else, a disorderly, and we'll see. It just seems like you're trying to ramp it up for no reason.
No, I'm not, sir. I'm just looking into what happened. Like I said, they called us. I don't know what's going on. I wasn't here for the initial incident.
But I told you 3 times.
Okay. But sir, you have to understand, I can talk to two people who have completely differing stories about what happened, and it happens a lot.
Right, but my story is what you asked me what I'm doing. I told you 3 times. Now you're talking about something totally different, about what the engagement was between him and me. Those are 2 different issues.
And I asked you about that as well.
Right, but what you're trying to combine it as one, and what I'm saying is we had a conversation. I told you 3 times what I'm doing, and you kept saying it's odd. All right, we're past that. Then you wanted to verify what he said or what I said because you said you could get 3 or 2 different conversations. That's a separate issue. Our conversation, what I told you, he verified. There was nothing.
Sure.
There was nothing else. So at this point, you're going to run my plates. I think I'm going to just stay here longer and film all of the cars that come out of here with their license plates because you're going to run my plate. That's how I feel about it.
Well,
You're going to run my plate like that and be that way. I'm just going to stand here and I'm going to run everybody's plates and cars that come out of this lot, and there's nothing they can do about it, and you're going to get a call to service and you're going to go, God damn it.
what I'm going to ask you to do, as I said before, stay off the travel portion of the road.
Right, you don't need to ask me or tell me. I'm an adult. I heard it the first time.
No. I'm just going to reiterate it so there are no questions.
I have no questions.
Stay off the travel portion, off of their property.
Yeah.
All right?
You can say it 5 more times. I'm not going to go on their
Sir,
property.
I don't know why you're having the attitude with me about this.
Because you're running me for no reason.
Sir, I was called out. You're the gentleman I'm trying to speak to.
Right.
That's not for no reason, sir.
I told you what I'm doing, and that's fine. After I tell you what I'm doing, I'm not committing a crime. I'm not going to commit a crime. I haven't committed a crime. There's no reason to run me, to find out who I am, to see if I have
You
warrants.
do realize that a lot of people have committed very heinous crimes and said, I've never committed a crime.
I don't
right?
give a shit about other people, man.
Okay, but I don't know you from anybody else,
I don't
sir.
know you. All I know is that what you're doing is violating my constitutional right to run me when I haven't committed any violation.
I asked you for identification. You said no. I didn't force the issue with you, sir.
Right, but you're doing it another way. I don't have to show you ID, but you're going around it that way to run my place to find out who I am. So you are forcing it.
I'm not forcing anything,
Sure,
sir.
you're running it.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with the argument.
Okay, we'll see you, man.
Stay safe. Like I said, no closer to the roadway, please.
Yep.
When officers ask for ID without cause, they may turn to other tactics. Sometimes that means running your plates or even citing vague charges like disorderly conduct. This is why knowing the law matters. It's your shield. Stay calm, stay peaceful, and let the camera record the truth.